I'm pretty sure I hear an ice cream truck right now. Just so you know, it was 28 degrees this morning. Why is there an ice cream truck? Hello friends, and welcome to the very first week of Vlogmas with Friends. I'm so excited to be doing this with all of my folks, and this week we're reading my pick, which is This Poison Heart by Kaylynn Bayron. I haven't started this one yet, so I don't know exactly what it's going to be about. I just know I've had it on my shelf for a long time and I've heard really good things about it, so I'm excited to get to it. As far as I know, we're following a young girl named Briseis who has always had this strange ability to control plants, like make them grow and bloom at her touch, just at her will. And she's never quite learned how to control it exactly. It just kind of happens as far as I know. One day, she inherits an estate from an aunt that she never knew. So she and her adoptive parents moved to this estate in hopes of discovering more about her family background, about maybe perhaps learning to control this power, or maybe it's passed down through the generations, just somewhere that they can learn more about her and maybe try and help her, work through all of that. And then I think maybe there's some kind of secret apothecary, maybe way back in the back of the estate, where I guess people come for remedies, I guess, that her aunt used to make, and now I assume they're asking her to replace her aunt in that. I'm not sure. Like I said, I haven't started it yet, but I've heard good things and it sounds magical and very earthy, which I really enjoy. I love earthy books. So, yeah. Let's get to reading this week, shall we? Alright, I have officially reached the half-ish point. I don't think I'm exactly half, but I'm pretty close. And I'm not loving it. More and more, YA is hit or miss for me. And generally speaking, the ones that work for me are fantasy, which this is fantasy, but I mean high fantasy I can handle a lot more. YA contemporary really does not work for me at all. I'm way over that. Like outside the range of it. And while this is technically fantasy, there is magic in it. It is very much a contemporary story in a contemporary setting with a contemporary style of writing. And it's just really not working. I'm not hating it, but it's not really working for me. There's also a lot of pop culture references in here, which generally in any kind of book I don't care for. I like to read books to remove myself from reality, not have it also be in my books. So it's a pretty fast read. It probably won't take me too much longer to finish it. So obviously I'm not gonna not finish it. I'm not hating it, but it's just not what I was expecting, or at least not really what I was wanting or looking forward to. I do like the magic. I do love the earthiness of her abilities with, you know, the plants just magically being drawn to her and animate anytime they're around her. And I don't mean like talking animated, I just mean moving and leaning towards her like she was the sun, or reaching out and grabbing her, or, you know, something like that. Not grabbing as in hurting, but like caressing her arm as she walks by. So I am liking the actual fantasy part of this book, but not a whole lot else about it. But, you know, it could change. We still have half a book to go. So, we'll see. What are you doing? What are we doing, Ringo? I don't know. Alright friends, we have reached the end of the first week of Vlogmas with Friends, and I meant to wrap this up yesterday, but we got a little carried away getting a new Christmas tree and ornaments to decorate it with, as well as stuff for the outside, because at the old house we didn't really have a porch to decorate, so we really didn't have any outside decorations for Christmas. So we went all out, because why not? It's our first Christmas here, and stuff we'll use over and over again. But I did finish this Poison Heart, and it got better in the second half, but I still didn't really enjoy it. I don't know if I like it or not, but it got less annoying in the second part, because all of the sort of teenagery pop culture stuff really died down, and it got into more of the fantasy / mystery part of it. And it actually ended up turning into, I wouldn't say it was a Greek myth retelling, but definitely inspired by Greek mythology. And I do really enjoy that. I love Greek myth retellings. I have several of them up there on the shelf. So it did end up being a little bit better than it was for me in the beginning, but I still don't know if I really like it, and I most likely will not continue with the series. So with that, I am starting or ending this vlog a day late and starting the next one a day early. So we are going to end it here and then immediately start on next week. I thank you so much for being here, and I hope that means I see you soon.